looking for us, maybe. It's been a couple of days now. Come on, let's get going.
Not too much further to go.
Where will we go? What's the plan?
I say we go back to Bruma via Skyrim, over the Gerald Mountains.
We could sneak through the enemy lines at night, or fight our way through.
We could go see a few friends, like we said.
Dragonborn, it's been 4 years. They would have moved on. Everyone has.
Maybe you're right, but it's worth a try.
Let's cross that bridge when we come to it.
Dragonborn, listen. The crickets. They've stopped.
You're right.
Die!
There they are.
Yeah, right.
Take your dirty fingers from her.
Help! You're alive.
God. Rigmor, are you okay?
What the hell are they? Some kind of vampiric reptile?
Well, they're not from around here, that's for sure.
And the others? Are they humans?
I came across these before years ago. Bloodlet's throne. Vampiric defilers.
Check out the bodies. See if you can find anything.
Kill them all. Leave no witnesses. Bring the girl to Table Mountain. Alive or dead. MS. Same guys who attacked the prison. It's you they're after. This note was obviously written by Morak Sethius.
What does she want with me?
Let's just say she took an unhealthy interest in you. She wants you for herself.
What do you mean? No. This can't be right.
Dead or alive.
I feel sick.
Let's get out of here.
Okay.
How big is this island? Is it ever going to end? I thought the Great Forest was big. Something's not right. Not right at all. Dragonborn, please stop.
What's wrong?
I don't feel too good. Everything feels so heavy.
We still have a way to go.
I'm not gonna make it. I just want to sleep.
Have you been bitten?
I don't think so. But they did try to drain me. I'm just so tired.
Keep up the best you can. I'll figure something out.
Dragonborn, look. An old shack. There's someone there. Maybe we can pay for some food and I can get some sleep. I can't carry on.
Sounds like a good idea. Let's be careful, okay? Hello? Is someone here?
Hello? Hello? Anybody home? Dragonborn, look at all these recipes. Ah, I'm so tired I could sleep for 100 years.
Welcome to my humble abode.
We are only passing through, crone. We mean you no harm.
I know.
My friend is unwell. I apologize for any inconvenience.
The girl is afflicted. It was you did battle with the undead?
They looked pretty dead last time I looked.
These remnants from Akavir, they have been here before, visited many times. Your friend has become afflicted with living death, a perpetual malaise of sleep. It occurs to all who do battle with them.
It didn't happen to me, and I have done nothing but kill them since I got here.
But you are anointed, my child, and a half-beast.
How could you even know that?
I have a recipe that will save her, but you must act quickly and gather some ingredients for me.
What is it you need, crone?
3 rabbit legs, 1 small deer antler, 3 bloodwort, and 1 Namira's rot. You'll find them nearby in the forest, but try not to stray too far, as with the night, danger lurks. I'll look after Rigmor, but we don't have much time.
I never mentioned her name. What sorcery is this, crone?
Go, shoo. Time is running out.
If anything happens to her...
Shoo, shoo.
Okay, I got all the ingredients.
Not a moment too soon.
How is she?
The fever is taking hold, and her temperature is rising. Once I administer the potion, we should start seeing results. This recipe you can use to help your allies, and also use it against the remnants.
How do you mean?
It's a cure for men and mare, but poison to the undead. Dip your arrows in it, or apply it to your weapons, and it will bring them instant death.
How can I ever thank you?
No need. Healing your friend from the malaise is thanks enough. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have work to do. Sit. I'll concoct the potion. I know you might have many questions, but you have probably guessed. I'm a soothsayer. Which, if you like. I have myself spent many years a slave, so saving your friend is of vital importance to me. I have had many dreams and visions of possible permutations of the future for this world. Some are good outcomes, but by far most are not. I kind of look at it as having a gift, of course for good, but the path has been long and hard. My partner and I moved out here as we needed to be closer to the natural world. We had a child, and lived out here in isolation for many years. Then on my son's 18th birth year, he didn't come home. My partner returned to the heavens a few years later. I had a shrine made, just so I had a place to be able to remain close to them both. It was then, one night I heard commotion from the forest, and it was coming from the direction of my son's last known location. I followed the sound, screams in a tongue I had not heard before. It was then I came across the slaughter. Remnants, like you had killed in the forest. many of them lying dead in the foliage. I saw a trail of blood leading away from the scene. It led to a small cave near the ridge on a rocky outcrop. Then I saw it. A werewolf. I remained hidden until the light of day, expecting a man to emerge, but it was still in wolf form. The only times this occurs is if the creature had been afflicted in some way. It left the cave and disappeared into the forest. I took my chance and entered its lair, just bones, animal mainly. I was relieved, because I was looking for a gold ring we had gifted to my son on his 18th birth year, and it was nowhere to be found. But of course, maybe that's wishful thinking on my part. I cannot bear to think that my child had been a victim of that monster, and had met with such a grisly death. I gathered my senses and left, but I have never to this day been bothered by the beast. Like its kind and all the beasts of the forest, they usually keep a respectful distance. Now then, enough talk. The potion's ready.
Don't you want revenge for your lost child?
What good would that do? What was done is done. Would I kill the beast if it was a saber cat or snow bear? It must be a tormented soul.
As long as it doesn't bother you and, as you say, keeps a respectful distance.
Not even the Akavir returned to this part of the island. When I found the remnants you slayed in the undergrowth, I was surprised they even ventured this far south. But then, they must have had a very special reason.
I could kill the beast for you, as a way of thanks.
Saving your friend's life is reward enough.
No. No. Stop. No! Get away! Get away.
Rigmor?
Leave him alone. Dad!
Ah, the potion is working as I thought it would. Shh, shh. Baby girl, everything is going to be all right.
Dragonborn! Dragonborn.
Hey, Rigmor.
I'm so sorry.
I'm here.
I'm so sorry. Kitaira! Don't go down into the valley. No!
Oh, sweetheart, shh. The Dragonborn is here, waiting. Shh. She's settled down now. Her temperature is falling. Tomorrow she should be fine.
Thank you for everything, Crone. I only wish there was a way to repay you.
Your company is payment enough for a lonely old crone. It's been my pleasure. But know this, from this day forth, Rigmor will forever be fragile. So you will need to look out for her and keep her from harm.
What do you mean?
She will always be marked for death by the keeper of the gate to the underworld. The darkness waits patiently for her to return. But I might be able to help you, if something fatal were to happen to her.
Explain yourself, old crone.
All in good time, dragon child. All in good time. Now, why don't you sit by Rigmor's side and watch over her, so the first thing she sees when she wakes up is her guardian protector by her side.
So you spent many years as a slave. How did you deal with it? How did you make it through?
Easy. If someone got my back up, I would kick them in the cobblers.
Yeah, they couldn't hold me down either. But it didn't prepare me for the cruelty that would eventually happen to me.
Don't feel sorry for yourself, Rigmor. Pull your shoulders back and keep your head high. Don't let them see weakness. It only adds flames to the fire of their vindictiveness. You must dominate them through your confidence. A half-hearted thrust from the enemy is their demise.
You sound like my dad.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Oh hey, he's awake.
As you can see, Dragonchild, Rigmor has made a full recovery, and my word, some of the things she has told me about you.
Allie.
Again, I can't thank you enough. I'll be sure to remember those recipes.
Just remember, 1 small deer antler, 3 bloodwort, and 1 Namira's rot.
But what about the 3 rabbit legs?
That was my lunch.
Oh god. I don't suppose there's a recipe to make my hair grow overnight.
Actually, there is.
What? No way.
To make your hair grow, or in your case, restore it to its last length before it was cut, you need 2 ingredients. The heart of a werewolf, as the adrenaline extracted from its blood gives you the acceleration required for growth.
And the other?
A lock of hair from the person wanting to restore the length by drinking the hair tonic.
That sucks. Oh well, it's good to know though. Right, Dragonborn?
Actually, I do have a lock of your hair, and the location of a werewolf on this island.
What?
Morak Sethius gave it to me to antagonize my failure to protect you.
That bitch! You never said... And you kept it?
Of course. I didn't want to upset you. You'd been through enough.
No, Dragonborn, a werewolf? It's too dangerous.
That's why I'll be going alone on this one. But it's your choice.
We've wasted enough time as it is. Sure, I want my hair back, but it'll grow in time. Please don't kill the poor werewolf. I mean, it's not like its life isn't bad enough without losing it over a hair tonic. Do what you feel you have to do, Dragonborn. I'm okay either way.
What say you, Crone?
Only you can decide. But is it worth the risk and another's life, no matter how foul the beast?
If I don't kill it now, it will go on and kill others.
You're right. It has already killed and will kill again.
North, by a rocky outcrop, right?
It's for the best.
Oi, what the hell do you think you're doing?
Sorry?
Did that old crone send you out here to kill me?
Well, not exactly.
Well, you tell her I had nothing to do with her kid's death. And she can keep her nose out of my business. So, what are you here for?
I'm here to kill you so she can make a potion to restore my friend's hair. Now that I say it out loud, it does sound pretty unreasonable.
So you came all the way out here to kill me for a fucking hair tonic?
That's about right.
Dragonblood, eh? A worthy opponent for a change. So, now you need to decide whether to kill me, or take a seat so we can talk.
I don't think I can pass up the chance to talk to a werewolf.
Then be my guest. Help yourself to a beer.
So, you must have been a man once. Do you have a name?
My name's Davinius, but people called me Dave. I grew up in Cyrodiil, Coral to be exact. My parents did their best to raise me right, but I ended up in the wrong crowd. Did a bit of this, bit of that. Ended up in Skyrim, and that's when I got bitten.
So how did you end up here, on this island?
After I had turned a couple of times, I knew I had to get away from civilization. I didn't want to hurt anyone, and had no control over the beast inside me. I stole a sailing boat from Solitude Docks and ran aground here. Perfect, so I thought. An almost uninhabited island where I could do no harm. I've been out here for years now. Plenty of elk and deer, rabbits. Ships run aground on the rocks from time to time, and I salvage the wrecks.
So what happened, Dave? I gather you were afflicted and could turn back, right?
Yeah, those Akaviri dogs. It all happened by accident. I was having one of my turns, as you do, and ran into a patrol of them. Maybe they were pathfinders scouting the island out, but they've been coming here to look around for a couple of years now. Only the gods know why. I can only remember some kind of red mist, and when I awoke, or came round, if you like, I was stuck in wolf form, but with the complete control of a sentient human being. I've been like this ever since. In a way, it's kind of like a blessing. If people come here sniffing around, I can just hide until they are gone.
What about that old crone? What can you tell me about her?
She came snooping around looking for her son. Nothing to do with me, Dragonblood. Only the gods know the truth.
When did all this start?
It all started many years back. She would come out here to the ridge, calling out his name. So I guessed something was up. After some time, she stopped coming. Then when the Akavir arrived a couple of years back, she was back. Only the once like. She found my cave. I hid and watched her leave. That was the last human contact I have had.
Did you ever see her son? What was he called?
I knew someone was coming up here, but I know I hadn't killed anyone. I saw him once or twice, from a distance. The name the crone called out was some weird language, some ancient dialect. I can't remember what it was now. The gods only know what he was doing all the way up here, but as the gods are my witness, I never harmed him.
Thanks, Dave. Actually, that's quite a view.
Yeah, I love it here.
I know someone who would love to sit here, by the coast and take in the sea air.
Your hair tonic, friend?
Well, she's going to let it grow out.
Your friend must be very special for you to come here to take on a werewolf.
Yeah, she is a right pain in the ass. Nothing but tantrums and trouble.
One moment. Here, take this vial of my blood. Maybe the old crone can get what she wants from this.
Dave, that's so kind of you. I won't forget it.
All I want in return is that you put in a good word for me at the village, and come back and visit me someday.
Consider it done. I'll bring some of Tessio's 10% special brew with me.
Hey, now that's something I can look forward to. We can make a huge bonfire on the beach and get absolutely shit-faced. Me, you, and your friend, if you like.
Oh, she would definitely be up for that.
Now, you'd better go. Your friend might be getting worried.
What would you like me to relay to the villagers?
Just tell them they have nothing to worry about. And if they like, send someone up to trade goods. I can provide elk and deer skins, rabbit skins and meat. No wolves, though. I'll trade them for provisions and beer.
Of course. I'll let them know. I'll be back, Dave. That I promise you.
Take care, Dragonblood. Gods be with you.
Here, crone. Let's be getting on.
This won't take a minute. Rigmor, take the potion. It might seem it hasn't worked yet, but the next moon, you'll wake up with a full head of hair. Now then, haven't you two got somewhere else to be?
Thank you for everything, Allie. I won't forget you.
Again, my pleasure. Travel safely, my children. May the gods be vigilant in watching over you, both.
Thank you, crone.
on. Let's go.
Dragonchild, wait.
What the?
This just keeps getting weirder and weirder.
Where is she? I'm sorry. Rigmor, did the tonic work? Check under your hat.
Yeah, let's get this over with.
Wow, the tonic actually worked.
Don't you like it?
Yes. No, I mean, I do, but that's not the point. You shouldn't ask me, or let anybody tell you what to do. Just wear it the way you like it.
Okay.
Dragonborn, what's wrong?
I don't know. She gave me a shout. Divine resurrection.
Are you okay?
Did that crone say anything to you? Or do anything unusual?
No. She gave me some of that potion to take with me. That's all.
Follow me to the village, and no more talking.
Okay.